I'm live. Live on Instagram and live on Facebook. Okay, hello, how are you? Good, I hope. Right, bit of meditation. Time for a bit of meditation. I meditate throughout the day, and this is just the one I do on Instagram and Facebook. It's not a class. You're very welcome to just meditate along with me. If you're used to meditating, great. If you just hang on for a little bit, I just explain what I do to meditate, just for people who are new to meditation, because meditation is one of those things that's talked about a lot, but people said to me anyway, they don't really like, how do you do that? It's like one of those things you're almost expected to know how to do it. Right, so for me, meditation starts with why I would meditate. I meditate because I want to let's call it that. Connect with the part of me that I normally, do connect with at night, but I do it unconsciously. And it's the part where, after I go to sleep and I'm thinking, and then the thinking turns into dreaming, and then I dream for a while, a couple of hours, whatever, and then I drop out of dreaming into this deep, dreamless place where there's no thoughts, I've got no body, I've got no personality, no country, no home, all my stories are gone, and I'm not aware of myself in the way that I normally am. So it's kind of like death, I suppose, in a way, or what I imagine death is. And yet, like, I love going to sleep. I run to bed, if I'm tired. A lot of people do. And then in the morning when I wake up, I'm refreshed. So wherever I go, some part of me knows that it's good. So that's where where I want to connect with, that place in meditation. But in meditation, I want to do it consciously. So that starts with me having a little conversation with my mind and saying, would you mind not thinking for the next 15 minutes, because I want to do a bit of meditation. And my mind, it loves the idea of meditation. It goes, oh great, I love the idea of meditation. I love the idea of me being a meditator. I've read stuff about it, I've got lots of concepts in my mind about it, which is great. My mind is completely on board for it. So that's important to know, that your mind wants to meditate. It's just, it can't do it. It's like going to that place that I was talking about. It's almost like one of those science fiction things where there's this barrier, and as my mind gets close to it, it sort of disappears, it disintegrates. So my mind kind of has to wait outside. And as I say, my mind is really enthusiastic about meditation, but it's very hard for it to stop thinking for any length of time. Stopping thinking, that's easy enough. Like, your thinking is pretty much made up of pictures and sound, just like your TV. So to stop thinking, all you have to do is turn off the pictures and turn off the sound. That's it, you're not thinking. And just as an aside, you're actually there in that place straight away. You're connecting with that place straight away, as soon as you do that. But we'll come back to that later. So the stopping thinking bit, that's easy. But maintaining it, now that's tricky. Because my mind is, all it knows how to do is think, really. That's all it does, all day long, from the time I wake up till the time I go to sleep. Thinking, thinking, thinking. So much as it is enthusiastic about the idea of meditation, it finds it very hard to keep that not thinking going. And I sort of alert you to that because if you're unfamiliar with meditation, the practice of meditation, you can sort of feel like you're doing it wrong. Like, it's surprising the number of people I talk to who go, oh yeah, meditation, it's not my thing. Just, yeah, no, not my thing. I've got a very busy mind, or something, to that effect. Which is hilarious, because everybody's mind is as busy as everybody else's. Nobody's got a especially busy mind, more busy than anybody else's. That usually comes from just a wrong idea about what meditation is, because it's a paradox. Because on the one hand, my intention is to go to this mysterious, beautiful place, this possibly eternal place, That's my intention. And then the practice of meditation is that I'm continually bringing my mind back from thinking. Because generally how it goes is I'll go, okay, I'm meditating now, I'm not going to think. So I'm going to turn off the pictures, going to turn off the sound. And then, a couple of seconds later, or a second later, or half a second later, I'm thinking again. I go, oh, I'm thinking. I bring my mind back, turn off the pictures, turn off the sound. And then, a few instants later, I'm thinking again. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let's turn off the pictures, turn off the sound. And like each time it happens, if I didn't know what I was doing, I'd be like getting very frustrated and going, this is terrible. I'm just sitting here thinking. I thought I was supposed to be meditating. I thought I was supposed to be all calm and zen-like and, just flatlining on the inside with my brain activity. And I just keep thinking all the time. But that's the practice of meditation. Like, the intention is to go to this mysterious, beautiful place. The practice is continually becoming aware that I'm thinking and bringing my mind back. And in the course of 15 minutes, I might have to do that. I might have to bring my mind back 200, 300, 400 times. So if I didn't know that that's the practice of meditation, I could get quite irritated by that and feel like I was a terrible meditator. But that's not the case, because, it also comes from missing the kind of power. Like, there's two really powerful things that happen with meditation. The first is the fact that you take time to do this. That that you're basically saying, out of the however length of time you're awake in the day, what is 15 hours, 16 hours, I don't know, it depends. But you're basically, out of all those hours, I'm just going to take this 15 minutes, I'm just going to pause. I'm going to pause the momentum of my day, and I'm just going to focus on this part of me that is more real, that's more profound, that's deeper than all the stuff I'm kind of getting involved in. And it stops the momentum of the day, puts a pause in. Both those, that's a very powerful thing to do. And then the other thing is that the fact that you keep bringing your mind back, 200 or 300 times in the course of 15 minutes, that's really powerful as well. Because without saying it explicitly, every time you notice that you're thinking, you are detaching from your thoughts, and you are the one observing your thoughts. So it doesn't matter what you're thinking about, how involved you are in that thought, and how personal it is to you. As soon as you go, oh, that's all right, I'm thinking, I'll just bring my mind back. Without saying it, as I say, explicitly, you're going, oh, if I am looking at those thoughts, I couldn't be those thoughts. I'm something else. That's very powerful. So in parallel with that, I am, with all the not thinking business, I'm letting go of tension in my body where I find it. And I'm bringing my awareness to my body. So in a way I'm coming into my body in a way that I'm not normally, because it's very easy to go unconscious in your body and have tension build up without noticing it. So letting go of the tension in my body helps with the not thinking, and with the letting go of tension, it creates a lot of the feelings that people talk about in meditation. Like there can be a feeling of dropping, and that feeling comes from your nervous system rebalancing. There can be a feeling of calmness and peace. That also comes from letting go of tension in your body. So when I close my eyes and I'm letting go of the tension, it's a bit vague in there, it's a bit black and soupy, so I like to have a system for doing that, for checking for tension. And I think of it like my body is like a river that goes from my head down to my feet, and that anywhere there's a kind of a log going across the river, it's a place where tension can accumulate. So I'm slowly checking my body up and down, very slowly, and I'm checking the places that things go across my body. So my eyes, my mouth, my tongue, my neck, my shoulder girdle, all my joints, my shoulder joint, elbow, wrist, fingers, my respiratory diaphragm, all my intestines, my pelvic floor, my hips, my knees, and my ankles. And anywhere I'm finding tension on my feet, anywhere I'm finding tension, I'm just letting it go of my out breath. So that's kind of a natural thing to do, and it's a good way of remembering to breathe as well, because with all that that's going on in meditation, it's easy to forget to breathe. So, anything else? Oh yeah, I set a timer because I don't want to be thinking about how long I'm meditating for, which I would be doing. If you're new to meditation, maybe set a shorter timer. 15 minutes can be a long time if you're not used to it. So maybe set a shorter timer, like 5 minutes, and then do that 3 times. Okay, so if you've got any questions, or you want to kind of share how your meditation's going, feel free in the comments. I'm about to start now, but I can answer any questions afterwards. So, 15 minutes, starting now. Okay. That's the time. Any questions? Nope. Okay. Well, thanks for meditating with me. And see you tomorrow for some more meditation. Tomorrow is the Zoom group. If you are interested in that, register for that. That's a bit of meditation, but it's more longer discussions and answering questions, and just for people who are going through further emergence to share, get a bit of reflection on that. So yeah, Zoom group. The links are all over the place to register for that. So okay, see you tomorrow for some more meditation. All right, bye.